welcome back to my channel. It's a girl here, Julie, as always. Hope you're all doing great. My people, I came here today to give one or two advice to our parents and our guidance, and also schools out there regarding what is happening, or regarding what happened. The case of Sylvester is a case that every parent should learn from. The case of Sylvester is a case that every school should learn from and take precaution. The case, I'm not gonna play that video in this channel because I believe everybody have seen this video, and I believe 80% of Nigerians know what actually happened, even though the school is trying to deny. But I'm here to say something, that the biggest mistake Sylvester parents made in this case is them not taking action after the first incident when the boy was in junior secondary. They went to school quite all right. They made their complaints, and the school promised to put the boys on suspension, which Sylvester's sister claimed they never did. If the parents had done a follow-up on that incident at that point, I don't think this case will have resulted to what it is now. I don't think that innocent boy life would be lost. It's such a painful incident. Such a painful experience for this wonderful family. But where did they go wrong? When I watched the full video, I was like, this parent would have withdrawn that boy from that school. Immediately they noticed this. Immediately the boy started complaining. Most school owners will tell you that they will take action regarding bullies or any negative incident pertaining a child, but some of them don't. Some of them, try other ways to sweep off the case, under the carpet. They don't want to face the real deal. I had a friend of mine who had this same incident, but I thank God that it never resulted to the case of Sylvester. There was a child who was mentally challenged, child in the classroom. The school accepted the child because the parents were willing to pay them huge amounts of money, and they don't want that child to go to a school where children like him go to. But this child continued tormenting the students in the classroom. Each time they go home, as in the pupils in the class go home, they complain to their parents. Luckily for those students in that class, they held a PTA meeting and the case was brought up, and that was how all parents in that class insisted that they don't want to see that child again. That was when the school took action. Now, this case was a case of not one person, not two person, not three, a whole class. They teamed up and took action. And then the school management had to also, send the child out of the class. I'm sure the reason why these boys that did this to Sylvester were not given that suspension was because they don't want their parents to also feel bad. They don't want their parents to feel that, oh, their child is a bad egg, or because of the huge amount of money these parents are paying to them. So they don't want to lose students in their school. But now look at where it has led this innocent boy to. Another thing is to the school management, a school as big as Dowen. Are you trying to tell me there's no camera anywhere fixed anywhere in that school? Are you trying to tell me that there's no adequate security? And how about the school? Is it the school matron or their guardians? Where were they? That means that school is their management is so poor. For a school of that standard not to have all the necessary facilities, because I'm sure if that school have cameras, there is no how this thing would not be tracked. Yes. There is no how this case will not be tracked. That incident that happened that night will be tracked. Now they are telling us that he fell in a football field with that injury. Was it truck that fell on him? And the substance that was found in his body, was it also due to the football injury? How about the swollen in his lips? Okay, somebody fell from a football pitch, and there was no bruises anywhere found anywhere around him. Instead, he had internal damage, and a substance was also given to him to drink. His mouth was swollen. A boy that was healthy and strong couldn't walk properly. And you actually want the public and the parents to believe that? Come on. Nigerians are more wise. Nigerians are more wise than this. Please. We are not fools. And the parents cannot be fooled by that. They cannot be fooled by that. So please, we all need to stand up and take justice. This boy needs justice. We need to get to the root of this matter. And wherever these children, the children must have been taken to, my dear, the parents, we have to bring them back, and they have to give answers to every question that the parents and Nigerians are asking. The school in question, which is Dowen, also have to come out and give us answers. Because you see this bullshit, we are not going to take it. And for parents, you are also missing it in a big way in terms of bringing up your children. If a child can actually behave this way to their fellow children, I wonder what their parents are teaching them at home. Such children go to their houses and see how it's either their mother maltreat their mates stupidly, beat them up, allow them to eat trash, or even give them leftover food to eat and beat them whenever they make any slight mistake? Or is it the home where fathers treat their wives like slaves, where their fathers abuse their mothers in the presence of their children? Please tell me, what do you think these children, what kind of attitude do you think these children will exhibit outside? Parents, we are losing it. Or is it a home where the mothers are also acting the other way around? They talk to their father anyhow, behave anyhow, stupidly. They quarrel in the presence of their children, use all sorts of abusive words in the presence of their children. What do you think these children are learning from you? When you don't treat people around you well in the presence of your children, my dear, it is not magical. Those attitudes will be shown. Yes, it will be shown. Or is it a situation whereby your child do something wrong, and someone comes to caution your child on what the child did, and instead of you to scold your child for doing that, you start defending your child in the presence of that person, and you expect that child not to do worse? Parents, let those who have ears, let them hear. Parents, we have lots of roles to play in the lives of our children. Because you see, this generation that we are seeing, we are missing it. It's so pity and so painful that this boy had to lose his life just like that. But I pray that we get justice. Justice for Sylvester. Justice for Sylvester, and justice we shall get. Nothing more, nothing less. The school will come out and tell us what happened to that boy. They have to give us account of what happened to that boy. And the parents of these children will also come out and answer every question the society have to ask. So guys, I'll be ending this video here, but please, this fight doesn't end here. Sorry, my phone is ringing. This fight doesn't end here. You must get justice for Sylvester. You must get to the bottom of this case. Alright guys, I'll be ending this video here. I'll bring more updates concerning Sylvester's case. Like I said, I don't want to post any video. I'm just here to address parents and schools. Exactly, schools. And we parents need to be careful before putting your child in anybody's school. Please do thorough checkup. Make your investigations. Don't just put your child in a school simply because they say this school is good. It's a British international school. So I'm sorry for calling it names of the name of a school. But please, we need to be wise. Thank you guys, and see you in my next video. Love you all.